curing through magical spells or a nushra. Jabir narrated أن رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم سئل عن النشرة فقال هي من عمل الشيطان. This hadith is sahih, reported by Abu Dawood and Ahmad rahimahumullah. Allah's Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam was asked about an-nushra, the act of seeking cure from magical spells. He said it is one of the deeds of the Satan. So this nushra, which means to cancel the effect of the sihr, to cancel the effect of the sihr. Sihr can be cancelled by two ways. One method is legal, and that is through the Quran, through the adhkar. We can cancel the effect of the sihr. So that is permissible. You read on the person himself, you read the ayat about the sihr. The Muslim scholars, they said that you take 7 green leaves, 7 green leaves of the sidr or the loot tree, L-O-T-E. I think you have it here in India. The fruit is like this, and people, they eat it. So you take 7 green leaves, and you crush them, and you add water, and you read, قُلْ يَا أَيُّهَا الْكَافِرُونَ قُلْ هُوَ اللَّهُ أَحَدٌ. The quls, قُلْ أَعُوذُ بِرَبِّ النَّاسِ قُلْ هُوَ اللَّهُ أَحَدٌ قُلْ أَعُوذُ بِرَبِّ الْفَلَقِ قُلْ أَعُوذُ بِرَبِّ النَّاسِ قُلْ يَا أَيُّهَا الْكَافِرُونَ. The quls. You read 7 times, and the ayat related to sihr. So while you are stirring, you are reading, and then you take this, drink, and take few sips, and then you wash your body with the remaining of it. This cancels the sihr. Especially, the nushra is talking about a particular type of magic where the man will not be able to approach his wife to make love. The man will be unable to do so. You go to the doctor, he tells you this is something psychological. There is no remedy for it. So the remedy is purely spiritual. Are you following? So this method is permissible. Take the 7 green leaves, you crush them, and you read. And you wash your body with that. The other method, that you go to another magician, and sometimes this magician, because all the magicians, they deal with jinn. So if the jinns that he has are stronger than the jinns with the magician who made it, they cancel and try to find the sihr and remove the effect of it. But it is haram to go to the magicians. So the only method remained is the legal one, which is through the spiritual cure. You read on the person, you read on yourself, and you keep reading the Quran, and inshallah, by the grace of Allah, this sihr will be nullified. So going to another magician to cancel the effect of the spell is not permissible in Islam. Imam Abu Dawood reported that when asked by Imam Ahmad bin Hanbal about this, he said Ibn Mas'ud disliked all this. Going to the magicians to cancel the effect of the sihr. Also the same thing, Imam al-Hasan al-Basri, Ibn al-Qayyim. So in a nutshell, what is permissible is the spiritual one. The spiritual one, ruqya, from the Quran and the Sunnah. Quran is shifa. As you know that when the Prophet ﷺ was influenced by the spell made by Labid ibn al-A'sam, Jibreel and the other angel came down and they read on the Prophet ﷺ. And they found the sihr, and they were reading the Qul a'udhu birabbil falaq, Qul a'udhu birabbil nas, and untying the knots, and the Prophet ﷺ healed instantaneously. Are you following? So how to cancel the effect of the sihr is by the ruqyah. That is the legal method, not to go to magicians, not to go to the magician. Imam Bukhari rahimahullah, he reported from Qatada about the issue of the nushra. So the nushra is this, what we call it, the bewitchment. The bewitchment is how you cancel or counteract the effect of the spell. So either by the legal method, which is by the ruqyah, the spiritual cure, or by resorting to another magician. Resorting to another magician, that's not acceptable. It is illegal, haram. So what is left is the spiritual cure through the Quran and the ad'iyah, the adhkar, etc. So Imam Bukhari reported from Qatada, I said to Ibn al-Musayyib, a man is under a magical spell or is unable to cohabitate with his wife. He cannot sleep with his wife. Should we treat him by a nushra? Try to cancel the effect of the nushra? He cannot sleep with his wife. He wanted, but he cannot. He said, there is no harm in doing so. This should be understood in the context, there is no harm in doing so as long as it is legal. If it doesn't involve shirk, if it doesn't involve going to the magicians. But if it involves going to the magicians, then it is illegal. Are you following? So going to the magicians to cancel the effect of the spell, that is not permissible in Islam. And we heard the hadith that we should not go to them or ask them, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the one who heals. And you have to accept that this is a test from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is a test from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and the healer is Allah. As Ibrahim alayhi salam said, وَإِذَا مَرِضْتُ فَهُوَ يَشْفِينَ. And when I fall sick, who heals? Allah. So you have to be patient and carry on reading on yourself and asking people also to make dua for you. And inshallah, the sihr will be cancelled. The effect of it will be nullified. It is a matter of time, and you need to be patient.